All right, thanks, guys. Hey, there's Prince. Let's go ahead and get into some NBA action, beginning with Brooklyn taking on Milwaukee. 5 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Milwaukee. The Nets opened the betting as the 9-point dog. That's right, Milwaukee opened -9, total open 235. And since those markets opened this one up, we're actually seeing a slight fade of Milwaukee when it comes to the spread. We're seeing a little bit of movement upward on the total as well. -8.5 and 235 and a hook. So once again, the Bucks open -9 down to -8.5. Total open 235 up to 235.5. 60% are leaning Milwaukee, 51% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Nets are plus 325 on the money line. And just to let you know, Hook Watch 2.0 is back on. We had a very disgruntled commenter. I forget his name. I think it was Don Donaldson or Don McDonald or something like that. But he was very unhappy that I buy the hook on every game. So similar to what we did a couple weeks ago, sparked by my man, Oliver Walker, my good friend. Hook Watch 2.0 is back, and it is live. And we will not be purchasing a hook until we lose a game by a half a point. And I'm setting the line at 9.5 days. Take it or leave it, over under. 9.5 days that we will lose by a measly half a point. All right, continuing on. Alan Crabb is listed as out for Brooklyn. Meanwhile, for Milwaukee, Snell is out. Ilyasova questionable. The Bucks are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7. 7-2 straight up in their last 9. Milwaukee ranks first in home scoring, first in home offensive rebounding, and first in home defensive field goal percentage. We're looking at 42% in that category there. A couple more things about Milwaukee. They're covering 63% of their games overall for the year, 64% at home, and they're 3-0 against the number, taking on Brooklyn this season. Now, the Nets on their side of things, well, they rank 25th in road free throw percentage. They also rank 27th in road field goal percentage at just 43% in that category there. Brooklyn's just 1-3 against the number in their last 4, 3-7 straight up in their last 10, and they've dropped 9 out of their last 10, taking on Milwaukee. Now, total-wise, Brooklyn's 2-1 to the under in their last 3. They're also just 47% to the over, taking on teams allowing more than 102 points per contest. Give me Milwaukee -8.5, leaving that hook out there, and the under 235.5 in that matchup there. All right, folks, before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Saturday's NBA, college basketball. It's the Final Four, by the way, NHL, and Major League Baseball action. We are jam-packed today, and happy Saturday. The weekend's here, man. What a great morning. Was able to handicap a couple games. Had an hour-long conversation with my dad, the V-Man, the Big V. So good to take care of those things. And as always, family first. Good to get on the phone and talk to him for a while. But anyway, just want to remind you to check me out at patreon.com/BrockPage. That is my website. Little split last night, 1-1, not too bad. Little this, little that. But plenty of good information on that website. There's also free content there as well. It'd only take a couple seconds to check it out. So feel free to pause this button, open up your browser, and type in patreon.com/BrockPage. Link is in the description section below. All right, let's go ahead and hop back into some more lines and personal leans. We have a very short slate of NBA games tonight, so just one more game in the NBA. All starts Eastern Standard Time. On deck, we've got the Sixers taking on the Bulls. 8 o'clock Eastern tip-off in Chicago. Philadelphia open -10, total 228. We're seeing movement downward on the spread and the total in this matchup here. Philly's now 9.5, total 227 and a hook. Once again, Philly open -10, down to -9.5. Total open 228, down to 227 and a hook. 63% are leaning Philly, 53% shaded toward the under. Right now, the Bulls are plus 400 on the money line. Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid are questionable for the Sixers. Ennis is out for the Sixers as well. Meanwhile, on the Chicago side, Otto Porter and Zach LaVine are out for the Bulls. Chris Dunn is doubtful for Chicago as well. The Bulls have dropped 5 out of their last 6. They're also just 2-4 straight against the spread in that same category. They rank second to last in home scoring and 27th in home offensive rebounding. Chicago's 25th in home defensive rebounding as well, and they are second to last in home defensive field goal percentage. Their opponents are shooting 48.4% from the field in that category there. Now the Sixers are 5-4 against the number in their last 9 that tipped off at the current point spread. They are 49-30 straight up overall, and they rank 3rd in road offensive rebounding. Now total-wise, Chicago is 5-4 to the under in their last 9. They rank 27th in scoring, so not a whole lot of points out of this Bulls squad. Give me Philadelphia minus 9.5, leaving that hook out there in the under 227.5 in that matchup there. All right, let's go ahead and slide into some Final Four action. We've had these games on the marquee all week long, and we're finally able to take care of them. Finally able to dive into them. So let's go ahead and begin with Auburn taking on Virginia, and that will be a 6:09 Eastern tip-off at US Bank Stadium.